Why's it got so many colors in it, man? What is this?
That's the thing. They say you can see the whole universe in opals. That's how f***ing old they are, man. That's $1 million opal you hold. Straight from the Ethiopian Jewish tribe. I mean, this is old school, Middle Earth.
Got a dinosaur gym.
The dinosaurs, that's right. The dinosaurs stared at this. It's 110 million years old. The least.
Fuck basketball, basketball.
Can't lean on glass.
Every year, the mining industry grows by hundreds of billions of dollars, meaning we're constantly discovering rare gems every day. These rare gems are so expensive and beautiful that practically nobody can afford them. Join us as we take you through the 6 most expensive gems no one can buy for any price. Number 6. MOUSSAIEFF Red Diamond. Colored diamonds have always been an unusual natural occurrence, and the rarest among them all are the ones which are colored red. Roughly only 20 to 30% of red diamonds have actually been discovered, and the majority of the ones discovered are less than half a carat in weight. Even though the 5.11 carats do not seem to be very large, it is the largest fancy red stone known to mankind. This stone is special because neither nitrogen nor boron is the factor for its color. The red color actually comes from a deformation in the atomic makeup of the stone. Experts have stated that the red diamonds are expected to become even more difficult to come by in the future, which means that the cost of this diamond and other red diamonds will almost double in value in a couple of years. This deep red diamond was found by a farmer in Brazil. Experts claim that the stone was formed in the mining area's alluvial deposits. The diamond was acquired by the William Goldberg Diamond Corporation of New York, which is known for processing diamonds. They cut the diamond into a beautiful triangle cut called the trillion cut, which resulted in a brilliant and beautiful transformation. Later, this diamond was acquired by MOUSSAIEFF jewelers in the early 2000s for $8 million. The diamond has only been put on display twice, both times at the Natural History Museum of the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. The gorgeous stone was featured amongst other valuable gems as part of the Splendor of Diamonds exhibition from June 2nd to September 30th in 2003. The valuation of the diamond has risen astronomically since then, and is currently estimated to be worth at least $30 million to $60 million. Number 5. LETSENG Diamond. Let's go to the tiny African country of Lesotho. This beautiful country in the south of Africa was the place where a massive discovery was made, a 910 carat colorless pure diamond. This 6.4 ounce stone is near the size of about 2 golf balls, but don't be fooled by its small size though. It potentially is worth almost $100 million to the right buyer, making it nearly impossible to afford for almost everyone in the world. Gem analysts have estimated that this LETSENG diamond could easily fetch more than $50 million and possibly even much more. The reason for this astonishing price is that colorless diamonds have absolutely no visible impurities and are very, very rare. They are hence in very high demand for jewelers. On top of that, the LETSENG diamond has virtually no nitrogen in its composition. Nitrogen can give diamonds a certain yellow hue, which makes them shine a little less brightly. But the LETSENG diamond has the ability to shine even brighter once it has been cut and polished. A stone of this size could very easily be cut into a number of smaller stones and then made into various jewelry. For comparison, the largest diamond discovered was the 3,106 carat Cullinan diamond discovered in 1905. It was later cut into 9 large stones and more than 100 smaller stones. Number 4. Bahia Emerald. In the eastern region of Brazil known as Bahia, the world's largest ever single-shard emerald was unearthed. The Bahia emerald weighs approximately 1.7 million carats, or roughly 752 pounds. This gigantic stone, which is currently based in a vault in Los Angeles, could potentially be worth as much as $925 million. This incredible stone was stored for a little while in New Orleans and was nearly washed away and lost by the floodwaters of the devastating Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Much like the CHAIYO ruby, which we will talk about later, the Bahia emerald is shrouded in mystery. Many attempts were made to sell it after it was moved from Brazil to the US. Unfortunately, all of these attempts were unsuccessful. After surviving Katrina, the stone was stolen from a secure vault in South El Monte in the south of California in 2008. After this robbery, the stone was tracked down and is now in the middle of a bitter legal battle in order to determine the rightful owner of this precious gem. Eventually, after a long drawn-out law dispute, the Bahia Emerald was awarded to FM Holdings in June 2015. But the government of Brazil insisted it had been mined illegally, and that the rightful owners of the emerald was Brazil and not anyone else. This dispute made the case be reopened again. As of today, the world's largest emerald sits in an evidence vault in the LA Sheriff's Office. The emerald was seized from a gem dealer in Los Angeles and taken into custody, as it was causing too many disputes. Let's see when and if it sees the light of day. Number 3. CHAIYO Ruby. We promised that we would talk about the CHAIYO Ruby, a mysterious stone which has quite the backstory. The CHAIYO Ruby is quite frankly an enormous gemstone, weighing 109,000 carats. That is roughly equal to the weight of a 7 or 8-year-old child. The stone has been valued at an estimated $448 million, or about 320 million pounds. The ruby came out of a mine in South Asia, although where it was mined exactly is a subject of dispute and debate. Both Thailand and Myanmar dispute the ownership of this massive ruby. Some accusations have also surfaced, which claim that the stone is actually fake and was manufactured in Myanmar. The stone is so mysterious that its current location and whereabouts are actually unknown. It disappeared off the face of the earth in the early 2000s, and it may be sitting in a safety deposit box somewhere in Laos. Some rumors abound suggesting that it was actually stolen from its original owners by some members of the Myanmar military. We might never know the truth, but it is certain that this massive stone is one of the rarest and richest finds of the recent era. It is still a mystery that rare gem enthusiasts love to speculate about and try to track down. Number 2. Guinness Emerald. This valuable gem is so grand that it actually made an entry into the Guinness Book of World Records. The absolutely massive 1,759 carat emerald was discovered in the 100-year-old Cosquez mine situated in Colombia. The mine, and therefore the emerald, is owned by Fura Gems. It was for several years the largest uncut emerald on the face of the earth. A mere 10% of the Cosquez mine has never been explored. This means that there could actually be several stones just like the Guinness World Record breaking emerald, just ready to be unearthed and uncovered. Fura Gems recently announced that it owned the whole of the Cosquez mine. For a mere $10 million, the company took total possession of the mine, which could yet yield hundreds of millions of dollars worth of emeralds. The Guinness emerald in its uncut form could be worth at least $17 million, at a valuation of $9,800 per carat. But once it has been cut, it could fetch for a whole lot more than that. An 18-carat emerald ring, for example, sold at an auction in June 2017 for $5.5 million. All of this is a long way of saying that the Guinness emerald could easily be sold for more than $500 million to the right buyer. For now, though, the precious gem is sitting comfortably in the Banco Nacional in Colombia. Number 1. Star of Atom Blue Star Sapphire. Heading over to Sri Lanka now, where the world's largest ever blue sapphire has been discovered. The massive discovery was made in early 2016 and was named the Star of Atom. This gigantic stone weighs in at an incredible 1,404 carats. The stone is a blue star sapphire. The star name comes from the fact that whenever light is reflected on the stone's surface, a bright six-pointed star appears. Estimates of the stone's value actually range from $100 to $175 million, and even as much as $300 million. This single gem is worth the combined total exports per year of the Sri Lankan gem industry alone. The whole industry exports on average $103 million per year, which, as stated before, is the bottom ceiling for the sapphire's estimated valuation. Interest in blue stones was boosted worldwide by the royal wedding of Kate Middleton and Prince William back in 2011. Kate wore a 12-carat blue sapphire engagement ring, which increased the interest in these stones and raised the demand of the stones upwards. No matter how regal the event was, the royal stone can't even hold a candle in the wind compared to the massive Star of Atom. That's a wrap for the 6 most expensive gems no one can buy for any price. Which precious gem made your jaw drop? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for videos like this. See you in the next one.